What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Tayenyc. Now today we have Central C Khabib music video. Y'all told me to react to this, so we finally get into it. This is gonna be the only video for today because I have a lot of stuff to do later on today. I apologize for that. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna come back with hopefully low-key and some more color I have planned. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Oh, you're on the mountaintop. Okay. I get a rocky feeling from this, like the boxer Rocky, like yeah, heavyweight champion of the world type of vibes right here.
I don't say much, but I hear everything that I said. It don't go over my head.
That's facts. I don't say much, but I hear everything that go on around me, for real.
Says it's the best revenge, no stress, I still ain't missed. We could've got round there, put it on social media, and ruined his cred. Could've grabbed a bad, put two in his head, but I let God do it instead. They done.
Yo, this how we started off?
Media ruined his cred. Could've grabbed a bad, put two in his head, but
he said the habad. What's that? Yo, y'all got some different lingo, like what's that?
Could've got round there, put it on social media, and ruined his cred. Could've grabbed a bad, put two in his head, but I let God do it instead. They done man wrong. Where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong. Where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his team like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need.
Facts.
Sat in a band or watching Snap weren't good for my mental health. The things that I see on a daily basis be on a daily melt. For real. Why the hell?
Yeah, okay. Sench. Yo, Sench. You doing your thing on this, my boy. The beat, crazy. What he's saying is crazy. It's facts too. He said watching snaps that weren't good for my mental health. Like, social media is not good for your mental health, if you asking me. Cause even if out of focus. Let's try to get back. Why am I out of focus? But yeah, if you ask me, social media is. It's not good for your mental health, bro. Especially, even if you're not the jealous type, like you don't envy people based on their material possessions, you're still gonna feel a type of way at some point during the day if you get all these images or all these things in your face back to back. You're gonna feel a type of way at some point. And unconsciously, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need. Sat in a band or watching Snap weren't good for my mental health. The things that I see on a daily basis be on a daily melt. For real. Why the hell would I dwell on the past when I make profit off the pain I felt? How the fuck these guys gonna date these girls when they can't even pay for themselves? How? Few of these females left me on red back then, but I look now, I bet they regret it.
Facts.
Can't even pay for themselves. How? Few of these females left me on red back then, but I look now, I bet they regret it. They used to ask what I do for a living, I said that I work in a chemist. I had no money, I weren't embarrassed, I'm doing that road in my Toyota Yaris. C-squad late trying to cut through traffic, rule number one, don't panic. I know they hate that they...
Don't panic. The moment you panic, that's where you start flinching, and then you gonna end up in a more like serious accident than you were supposed to end up in the first place. I'm talking about, don't panic.
My Toyota Yaris. C-squad late trying to cut through traffic. Rule number one, don't panic. I know they hate.
You say he's seen squad late through traffic. What's that?
My Toyota Yaris.
C-squad late trying to cut through traffic. Y'all let me know what that is.
When I cut through traffic, rule number one, don't panic. I know they hate that they can't ignore me, I'm all over London town. It's funny to think that I went OT when I was 16 for £100. I get gal easy, you know, true. LIM, we don't run them down. I couldn't care less what they say on the blogs as long as my mumsy proud.
Facts.
I keep on telling the young bulls grind on quick, cause it's all about timing.
Facts.
He goes on a ped with a brick on him and he's trying to blend in, so he's wearing a high vis. Always trying to get the party done, that's how I got nicked, that violence. Alright, I told little bro when I stepped out of souls, it's calm, one day I'll headline.
He said, I told little bro I stepped out of cells. It's calm one day. I'll headline it. The one thing about Central C, like, he doesn't hide the fact that he's from, he doesn't hide where he comes from or what kind of environment he comes from. But at the same time, he still, I wouldn't say he glorifies it, but he still wouldn't push it aside, because at the end of the day, that's what he used to do. And then people will call him a hypocrite if he didn't. But at the same time, being on the level that he is, he can't obviously keep supporting that type of lifestyle. So these little messages where he speaks to the younger generation, or just gives like good life advice throughout in the song, that's just a W in my book, for real. Like, he's doing his thing. Like, he's really speaking on, I feel like he may not be on, let's just throw Fredo out there, right? He may not be on Fredo's level about like lyrics wise, but what he's saying is still punches, because it's still real at the end of the day. He's just saying it differently.
You done man wrong, where are they now? Nowhere to be seen. Where they at? The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his beat like a beat. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need. Put my life on the line to see bro elevate. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too generous. Step on the gas one time. Need.
The bass on that part, just, come on. That came out too clean.
Put my life on
It
the
was
line
too
to
clean.
see bro elevate. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too generous. Step on the gas one time, accelerate. I need the same time piece as Federer. First flight that I took was an easy jet. Now it's TXP, I'm on Emirates. Live your movie, I say it with emphasis, but the flow too effortless.
Facts.
I'm wary, gotta stay on my pivot. Stay on it. Reminding myself it's business. Gotta stay on my feelings. Still
See, it's a lot of lessons you gotta learn, and some lessons may be different, but it's still the same lesson at the end of the day. Like, the way you learn it is different, but it's still the same lesson, you know?
Gotta stay on my pivot, stay on it. Reminding myself it's business. Gotta stay on my feelings.
Yep.
Still gotta weigh out my options. I met a lot of these rappers, and we ain't got nothing in common.
It be like that.
Bud from Cali, everyone got bud from Holland. The weed that I dropped my tape Wild West, I painted my city orange. I see a lot of videos look like mine, I don't even mind, just pay me homage. Stuck in the trenches, skin go pale. I've been in LA, now my skin look olive. I told Lil Bro,
talking shit.
My bad example, I didn't go college. I listen a lot, but I don't speak much.
what?
I told Lil Bro, got stay in school. My bad example, I didn't go college.
I mean, you're not, I want to say, you're not really a bad example because you didn't go college. Okay, if you say that, I gotta say that about myself. But I did go college, but I just didn't, you know. That's a story for another day. If you want a story time, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad example. I think life was just different for you, and you telling him to stay in school until the point where he feels like he doesn't need school anymore. That's a individual choice, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I feel like you telling somebody to stay in school until they make that choice for themselves is good advice. And I wouldn't count you as a bad example for not going to college, you know?
I listen a lot, but I don't speak much. I kept it brief, she think that I'm shy. She's down for the cause, I told her I'm done. She said she want more, I bring in my guy. I was dead broke, I had no hope. I sat and I thought about ending my life. But was down bad and they asked how I am. I got out like a man and I said I'm alright. I got on the grind, didn't make excuses. Stayed in the trap, got hot, got humid. The hood just full up of drug consumers, so we abuse it. If I don't do it, then someone gonna do it.
Let's run that back. Because a lot of people, this is a lot of people's reality. Like, imagine you going through life, right? Like, nothing working out for you and you just in the ghetto, right? I'm not saying you don't have no skills, but you at the time, you yourself don't know what you're good at. And then let's say you decide on, like, selling weed, for example. Like, weed is legalized in your area, and you just decide, like, selling it, right? There's people who judge you and call you a drug dealer for that. By the end of the, but from your perspective, you have nothing else going for you, and if you don't do this, then there's literally nothing else. So it's like, don't be ashamed of what you gotta do if that's all you got, bro. For real, if that's all you got, do not be ashamed of it.
I didn't make excuses, stayed in the trap, got hot, got humid. The hood just full up of drug consumers, so we abuse it. If I don't do it, then someone gon' do it. Trusted a man and he done me like Judas. Fair opportunist, no opportunity, trusting the government, but they all clueless.
He said they done me like Judas.
Nowhere to be seen. The power's strong, where am I now? I've been in the charts for 18 weeks. My bro stay knocking man out, make man tap out, but I stay on his team like a beep. Bro, I know it's long time no see, but I'm here whenever you need.
So I wanna say alhamdulillah, God give me everything.
I would say I agree with that last one. Bro says long time you'll see, but I'm here whenever you need. Yeah, that statement, me personally, has a time limit on it. Cause if I've been consistently working, right? I'm not saying you have to be consistently working. I mean, yes and no to a certain extent, because look at this, right? If I'm doing all this and you're still at phase 1, not even trying to progress, I'm not gonna help you, bro. Or if I'm gonna help you, my help is gonna be very minimum until you realize what you need to do for yourself. Cause the same thing I said in the previous videos. Don't expect nobody to come and save you, bro. You gotta save yourself.
So I wanna say alhamdulillah, God give me everything. Alhamdulillah. I know you got this. You don't like this. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, if y'all like this reaction, leave a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I don't know why I'm studying. I think I got something else on my mind. But if there's anything else you want me to react to, comment it down below. Don't forget, this is my first time saying this in a very long time. Don't forget to hit that bell right next to the subscribe button that lets you know when I post. Every time I post, as soon as the video drops, you see the notification. So you're never gonna miss a video. And I upload 2 to 3 videos a day. Today is a special occasion because I got some things to do after this. But yeah, make sure you ring that bell and enjoy your day. I'm gonna see you in the next one. It's your boy Tayenyc. Peace.
Graduated, but they still gave me a cap and gown. My dream catching up to me, they thought that I was fading now. And she didn't wanna be with me, I told her she was missing out.